Hi everyone, welcome to the second episode of PARAZOOLOGISTS Wanted. We'd stopped in the middle of a new sort of fight. The Minotaur that you were trying to capture, when you took a little bit of its blood, reacted with a lot of fury. It notices that its blood is being collected, and seems like immediately enraged by this, and regains this like bestial posture, ready to attack. So this doesn't have to go into combat, depending on who gets the initiative first, and if there's negotiations happening. But I need absolutely everyone to select your character tokens and to roll initiative again, please.
Could you clear the turn order first?
I don't think it will make new ones if you select your token, and you like it won't add a new creature to the turn order. There we go. See?
Alright.
Minotaur. Oh. Perfect. Cool. I need Raina. Could you roll?
It won't load for me for some reason. I'm trying to get it to open.
Yeah, that's roll 20. It's sometimes it takes a little bit. Here, I can roll it for you.
Thank you.
There we go. Are you on like a phone or a computer or a tablet?
I'm on a computer.
Okay. Then usually it's just a matter of time before Roll20 makes it. You might have to reload the page a few times. Raymond, you are... Hold on. Ron is the player who's absent today, so I'm taking Ron out of the initiative. Raymond, it's your turn first. What would you like to do?
Well, if I notice that the Minotaur is obviously getting a little antsy over whatever this is, I'd like to just come up to him and try to calm him down.
Okay.
You know, hey, it's all right. There's nothing wrong with what we're trying to do. It's just a small little blood thing. I don't know. We didn't mean to hurt you. We're sorry.
I would like for you to roll. Okay, so I'm assuming you're doing this with a lot of body language as well. Are you doing more something like what Chris Pratt did in like Jurassic Park with the dinosaurs? Something very like showing in an to animals that you're unarmed or are you more trying to communicate to it like a humanoid, like a sentient creature?
I think more the former.
Okay, in this case, roll animal handling for me, please. And if somebody wishes to give you the help action as their action, because everybody acts before the Minotaur, you can roll again. But otherwise, the 9 is insufficient to calm the Minotaur down. It's it perceives your body language, but its eyes are laser focused on Ron, who took the blood sample and who's like towards the back of the pit. Cool. Raina, it's your turn.
Actually, I would like to use the help action.
All right.
To help him out.
All right, Raymond, roll your animal handling for a second time. 9 again.
Oh.
No
It's... Okay, both of you have bonus actions and move actions. You see that you're like both trying to calm it down, and yeah, you're pretty sure you didn't hurt it by taking its blood. It doesn't seem to be an animalistic reaction. It seems more like something. The creatures understood something and is very angry about it. Sebastian.
Look, you'll get out of here. You'll get out of here, but not if you hit and hurt us. That won't lead us any of us anywhere. Okay, gotcha. I apologize for what he just did, but if you stay calm, you will get out of here. Do you understand? And that's across the mental link.
Oh yeah, you. By the way, do you need the creature to be able to speak a language or the same language as you in order for the telepathy to work, or do you need it to have a certain amount of intelligence?
Seems language reading it now.
Okay, same language.
Yes.
All right. So you you feel like it has a sort of language of its own, but you don't. But it's very like halfway between you the druid speak that that's like the secret language of the druids, and halfway with what's it called? Like it's not something that you know well enough to communicate more than ideas. I'm gonna need you to roll just persuasion. I'm assuming that as you're talking, you're also you also have the body language and
yes,
like
it's very much calm down. No one's trying to hurt you.
All right. Okay. The creature seems to understand that you don't that you're all peaceful towards it. It's still tense. Anyone else do you want to do anything else before we move to Senna?
Back to not be right in his face.
Okay.
As well.
All right, you got it. Senna.
I'm just gonna kneel down again, like I did previously when this started, just to show my hands, no weapons out.
Okay. If you so wish, that can count as the help action for Sebastian's persuasion.
Yeah, I'll gladly do that.
Okay.
Sure, I'll roll again.
All right.
Oh,
You
roll
rolled,
20's mean today.
you rolled a 2. All right. Ron is still towards the back of the pit. The Minotaur turns around and is going to do a full dash away from your characters. So it has a movement of so it moves 80 feet, which is gonna bring it to yeah, basically like it just runs away from the group as fast as it can and turns around. You hear its a shout that's echoing around in the caves beneath. That seems to be one of fear, and you're not absolutely certain if it came from the Minotaur or from something else. But all of you feel a slight tremor as there's the sound of impact. And the earth shakes slightly, dropping just a couple of motes of dust upon your heads. What does anyone want to do an attack of opportunity while the Minotaur brushes past?
No.
Okay. All right. So this can because of its like superior movement, there's a very good chance that it like escapes, which means that we're probably leaving combat. What do your characters want to do?
Right. I'm gonna need a little bit of an explanation on why we were doing that thing just now.
You Ron can basically communicate that Ea like informed him that they wanted like a blood sample, and Ron didn't think it would cause this reaction.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd be pretty freaked out if you took my blood without even asking me about it as well, so perfectly understandable. Still, what
I
now?
mean, couldn't that have waited?
I would think so, but, well...
I mean, anyone get a net?
I don't think we're capturing that thing in a net.
I don't know, a big enough one.
You still have the darts gun that nobody's shot the entire time.
It's been shot twice.
Huh? It's been? Oh.
It just missed both times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. All right. Lorelei, once again, your character Reyna, when hearing the echoing sounds, the echoing calls of this creature, hear it more like almost like a voice. It doesn't really speak in any language that you know, but you feel that it's just calling for help, just trying to get out.
Guys, there's...
Yes?
I think there's someone else down here as well, not just the Minotaur.
Right. You know where?
Just Aper. I don't...
Well...
Well, we gotta go down there to get the Minotaur anyway, so... might as well check it out.
Suppose.
All right.
I want to quickly check over here before we go deeper inside.
All right. So, so there's, like I described last time, the bodies of multiple undead and 2 dead minotaurs that are kind of strewn about the room after the massive fight that happened here. So there might be loot. This okay. Senna, you're checking that room out over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like for you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh. Yep.
All right. You pass the threshold of the room, and the scenery around you changes, shifts almost instantly, and suddenly you find yourself. Let's see. Okay, just 1 second. You find yourself in a. Hold on, give me just 1 second. On the side of this railroad station that's completely decrepit, and there's a like 2 police cars in like blocking the path, and another another car that's behind this orange vehicle. and you see the police people starting to shoot at the car. What do you do?
I'll quickly glance behind me
Okay.
towards where I came from.
Where you came from, there seems to be there's a sun setting currently. Oh, hold on, give me just 1 second. No, you don't. You don't regenerate anything because of the sun setting, because you're a blood hunter. Okay. Yeah. What do you want to do? Everybody else who was in the room, you saw a sort of flash, and Senna just vanished.
Great.
That just happened.
Well, I mean, this is just getting better.
Yeah.
That's one way for. Are we following or?
I guess. If we can.
All right. You follow Senna into the room, and you just enter the room. Senna isn't here, and you don't get teleported anywhere. It's an empty cavern. It does seem to have like a fissure low enough that you would have to crawl through it to get in there, but that's it.
All right. Shit.
Senna, what is your reaction to the ongoing arrest?
Can I see any details about the person that they are making this attempt on?
Yeah. Make a perception check. Okay. You see basically you're going to see like a white blonde man in a suit who's got like a large duffel bag, but he also has like a pair of horns on his head, and as the vehicle gets shot, you hear a sort of like kind of cry for help as he seems trapped inside of the car. But that kind of also but the cry sounds a lot like the Minotaur's call too. What do you do?
They're actively firing.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna step outwards with my hands raised and try and calm the situation down.
Okay. There's another moment of disorientation, and you are back in the caverns. You just reappear here. Windows is gone.
I'm kind of just gonna freeze in place for a while and contemplate what just happened.
Oh,
Did that person look like a relative, or were they
Yep.
not familiar to me?
Not familiar. Make a history check for me, please.
Of course.
This recently happened. He was the heir to like a massive tech company who just lost it and just gave up all of his money and kind of went off the map. You can't get a clear idea on the name, but you've heard of you saw this person's face in the news at some point.
Okay.
The rest of the characters come towards you. As they pass the threshold, I would like Sebastian and Reyna to make a wisdom saving throw, please. All right, both of you, as you just walk through, you have this strange pulling sensation. Something magical might be happening, but you're able to just pass through it and get to where Senna is.
Right. That was utterly weird. What happened to you?
I feel like I saw something that I know happened a while ago.
Right.
There was a man in a car, similar her to me, getting shot at and was trapped. And was crying out for help. And when I stepped forward to try and help, I was here.
Gotcha. And add it to the list of witness.
There does seem to be quite a lot of that, but it's unnerving nevertheless.
Oh no. No shit. Still, take it on the shoulder and carry on?
Definitely. I'll think about this later.
Raymond, you're still in the other room. Do you want to rejoin with the rest of the group?
Yep.
All right, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wonderful. Character sheet's loading.
All right, you feel the strange pull as well, but you are but you're able to resist it. All right, so your characters find that the rooms around you have a layer of dust on the floors. It starts to look less and less like a place that was constructed, and more like just caverns that people might have passed through. You start to hear the dripping of water coming from deeper. Just a couple of drops hitting every now and then, but the tracks should be pretty easy to follow. I'm assuming your characters have sources of light, like phones or flashlights or stuff like this.
Yeah.
Who's got one in their hand?
Sebastian definitely does.
Okay. So you one of your hands is used to hold the flashlight. Anybody else?
Before we head any further, I am going to pass the fishing hook at the end of the line for my fishing pole to Sebastian and
Okay.
ask if he could hold that for a second. I'm going to go back and see if there's anything left on the bodies. And
Okay.
I don't want to vanish again.
All right.
Alright. I hold on to a fishing hook.
Okay.
Thank
You start to draw the line as you pass through the frame of the door. You feel like there's you feel the pulling sensation once again, but it clears almost immediately. While a shiver kind of passes through you and into the pole all the way to where Sebastian is. Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation roll to search through the bodies, please.
Okie dokie.
All right. You find 2 small health potions. They, with the bonus action, you can use them to regain 2d4 plus 2 HP. You're also going to realize that one of the Minotaurs that you thought was dead is like crawling very slowly on the ground, but its chest does not rise and fall like it's breathing.
Could I make a check to see if it's undead? Because that sounds terrifying.
Yeah. With make a perception check.
Because it's undead, would I have advantage?
If
Like, If
oh yeah.
it's undead.
Yes. If yeah. It is undead. It has it, like, from what you're getting right now, it's it seems to be a sort of like botched attempt to raise the creature from the dead, but the spell might still might still finish. It's just that right now the creature is very slow and weak. And yes, it is an undead Minotaur.
Could I put it out of its misery? Because that sounds horrible.
All right. What weapon are you going to use to do that?
My whip.
Okay. So you start whipping a dead cow. It sounds like, kick a dead horse. Okay, let's see. Minotaur skeleton. Here we go. Okay, I need you to roll just for the damage of your whip, and every time that you do, I'm going to make a wisdom saving throw to see if the okay. Don't you get like the strength bonus or something?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to add it while I was trying to sort the dice roller out for the damage.
Okay, gotcha. Nice. So that's gonna be a 4 and 7. Okay, so the others, you can see that your friend Senna realizes something is amiss, whacks the body of one of the Minotaurs twice, and then the creature starts to like get up in earnest. I would like for everyone to roll initiative.
Yep.
And this one is going to use the Minotaur skeleton stats. Okay. Okay. Did everybody roll? Raymond, did you select your? Did you roll? All right.
I just got the same thing for the 3rd time in a row.
Oh my goodness.
God.
You're consistent, at least.
I was like, yeah, that's the same. Yeah, it is the same roll. Oh, all right. Cool. Yeah, in this case, Raymond, you're the first to react. By the way, for the sake of the plot, we're gonna say that Ron retreats and is going to keep watch on the exit, basically. All right, Raymond, it's your turn. You can see the large creature starting to rise up to its feet. What do you do?
All right. I don't think we can capture this one, so gonna move up my full 30 feet back into the main room real quick.
Okay.
Do I need to remake that will save?
Yes, actually, because you're not holding any part of the fish line. Okay, you're good. You feel the tugging sensation, but you are but you're able to pass through it. Reyna. Oh, sorry. You still have an action. What do you want to do in the bonus action?
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my action to pull out the shotgun and shoot it.
Okay. So bonus action to draw your shotgun,
nice.
regular action to shoot it. All right.
Does 14 hit?
Yes. Yes, 14 hits, 13 piercing. Excellent. That brings me down to this amount. Yeah, as a skeleton, I have vulnerability to bludgeoning, but I think that's piercing damage. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit it with the shotgun. The creature just like takes the bullets, but doesn't. But apart from the impact pushing it back slightly, it doesn't have the usual reaction that a creature would have to like taking bullets. It kind of just eyes Cinna. Reyna, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Reyna, are you muted?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. I like to get closer to it so that I can try to attack it with my dagger.
Okay, so you're not quite within range with your regular 30 feet of movement. You can use your action to dash and get in melee range, but dashing and getting in melee range means you don't get your attack this turn. If you have a spell that's range, that might help.
Let's see.
And if you have more than one dagger, you can throw it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll use it as throwing weapon.
Cool. Make your attack roll with it. It's with your dexterity as a bonus. Excellent. That hits. What is your dexterity modifier, please?
+2 on that.
Okay. Excellent. So because I wasn't sure if that was the strength modifier or the dexterity modifier. You hit the creature like right in the kneecap, and you see a little bit of its blood, not quite coagulated yet from it being dead, bleeding out. Okay, Senna, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my movement to move around it.
Okay, so you don't leave.
Not like breaking out of its reach.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
And then I will take both my whips to it.
Okay. 12 and both of those hit exactly.
Nice.
An extra 9 points of damage, and also I absolutely must not forget that you did 4 and 7. You did an extra 11 points of damage before the combat started. and then an extra 9 right now. Cool. You slash across the creature's back, and like you see it turning its gaze. One of its eyes is missing, but there's a strange blue light coming from the inside, and it starts to stomp its leg as if it's about to charge you. But first, Sebastian.
Alright, that complicates things, but you just stop thinking, stop moving. Stop. And it's just like custom mind saber, so same
Okay.
faint black dot just appearing over its head and trying to drive into its mind.
Excellent. Intelligence save. That's not very good for me. Okay. 2 psychic, -2 to the next.
Save it does before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. Nice. Cool. It does take psychic damage. Excellent.
And then I'm going to promptly just take cover behind the pillar.
Okay. Let's see. -2. Cool. On its turn, the Minotaur is going to, let's see, is that enough? It's not enough. That is too far. Okay. Then it's not gonna use its charge. It turns around towards Senna and tries to impale you with its horn. Does a 22 hit?
That is a hit, yes.
Okay. You take 8 piercing damage. Okay. As this happens, as the Minotaur takes its head back, and you see blood dripping from its horn, there's a small mote of light that starts to shine right between the creature's 2 horns. And it's going to stay there. Raymond, it's your turn. Raymond?
Alright. There's really no reason not to just do the same thing as last time. So I'm gonna fire the other shell.
Alright. Ooh, 22 piercing, that's...
Don't forget, you would have advantage, because it's within 5 feet of me.
Oh, hell yes. Roll again just to see if you roll a natural 20.
Yes!
I'm gonna.
I rolled that one with.
Yeah. I'm
That's
gonna.
just supposed to be an 8.
Yeah. Yeah. You like managed to basically blow one of its arms off. The creature seems to have trouble keeping moving, but it's still alive. Reyna.
I think I'd like to use my entangle spell.
Okay.
On it, the creature.
Okay. That would. Okay, so hold on. If it's restrained, can it still attack, or can it just not move?
Can attack with disadvantage.
Can attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay, cool. Strength save.
With a -2.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely correct. So it's not going to count the -2. 21. So it's the new roots start to form and try to entangle it, but the Minotaur kind of just pushes past and kind of ignores them.
It got me though.
So
it's a 20-foot square. There's no way I'm not in at the same time.
Yeah, like because it's either you're in it or the other the other 2 are in it.
I'll gladly take that to keep them to okay.
Hold on. Technically, if you did something like just dropped it like here, it might be exactly here. Like it hits it, but it doesn't hit you, and it doesn't hit. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, it is a large creature. That would work.
Yeah, exactly. It is a large creature. Lorelei, do you wanna cast it from this point right here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then yeah, it only affected the Minotaur. Cool. Senna, it's your turn.
Is it still focused on me?
Yes. Oh, actually,
Good.
no. It's got your spark. It turns its attention elsewhere.
I'm gonna try and get its attention back. Has it turned around?
Yes, but it's not really. It's not exactly flanked because there is anyone doing melee on the other side. But yeah,
Can I tell where its attention is?
Reyna or Raymond, you can't quite see from where you are.
That's fair. How about the light between its horns? Is that any development or?
No, it's still there. It moves like without any delay at the same time as the creature's horns.
I'm gonna aim for its horns.
Okay. Hell yes. Okay. And you have a second attack, correct? Oh yeah, sorry. The 23 hits. The 10 does not. 5, and you break its horn, and the creature just collapses. And dies. The spark kind of just and comes back to right where you were wounded by the creature, and just disappears into your body.
It disappeared into another body.
No, into your body. It went back into the wound where you took the horn attack, and it just re-enters the wound and just disappears into your chest.
I don't feel safe right now.
But yeah, the creature collapses and is absolutely dead.
Is everybody okay?
Oh,
I'm fine.
did
You guys?
Sorry. Hold on. Did I make Reyna make a wisdom save?
I'm good.
Sorry, Reyna, did I make you make a wisdom save as you were running through the door? Could you make a wisdom save, please, Reyna?
Yeah.
Okay, you were good.
Nice.
All right, combat's over. What do you do?
I will shout back to Sebastian. You should be fine coming through because you're anchored to me.
Well, if we're going this way, else you might want to. Like, are we continuing this way? Are we going back? What's the plan?
I just want to check the bodies, but I'm worried that one of the other ones is also going to get up.
Right. Well, I can just stay and be your connector if you need to go back here, then, I suppose.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you didn't write down the 2 small health potions, please write them down now.
I have wrote them down.
Okay, cool. Each of them does
2d4 plus 2.
Excellent.
Yeah. Lesser healing potions. Awesome.
All right. Yeah. You finish looking through the bodies. That's kind of all there was.
I'm gonna pocket the Minotaur horn that I snapped off.
Okay.
Just because I'm curious about something.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
How big is it? Is it like most of the horn, or is it just the tip of the horn? Or
it's gonna be like yeah, it already been shipped away by the previous fight, so it's gonna be most of the horn. It's gonna be like about as large as, like, you know, drinking horns that Vikings have.
oh, nice.
Yeah. Cool. What do you do now?
I think I will walk over. I will pass a one of the health potions to Raymond
Okay.
because he's normally in the front with me. So probably best to have some form of healing.
Gotcha. Okay. Raymond, you can write it on your character sheet. Okay. How do you proceed forwards?
Yeah, Cena, can we hold hands? I don't wanna get pulled. Maybe holding your hand will also tether me.
That should work.
Okay.
Raymond, do you want to hold me too?
Why not?
What did you say? Sorry.
I said why not.
Okay.
Okay. The three of us will walk back through.
Yeah. Lorelei, you're holding Santa's hand. I think, yeah, Raymond is like holding the whip or like a piece of the cape, and all of you are tethered and are able to like pass through this this door frame. All of you feel the pull gets transformed into this strange tingling sensation, and you get to the other side.
Right.
Nice.
Well, onward into whatever waits down here, I suppose.
Okay. You start moving forwards, all tethered together. I need everyone to make a wisdom save, please.
Heck yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Okay. All four of you are. All four of you like just go deeper into the caverns. It takes half an hour before you feel once again this like pulling sensation. Right after, so like first you hear this, and then all three of you pass through an archway, and you feel this pull sensation, and all of you are drawn into. Let's see. Yes. This strange. Oh no! Oh no! Too many characters left from the previous game. Into this strange type of high, like metro station, but just filled, but with trains should be. It's just full of this cement type. This cement type substance, and with traces of blood present. So
Okay.
all of your characters just pop up around here.
Cannot see
Everybody here?
anything.
Everybody safe?
Right. Yes, I'm here. Wherever here is.
Well, this is not where I was last time, that's for sure.
No, it doesn't match the description. Also, what the fuck is that?
You coming
Yeah,
from
this is mildly concerning.
coming from deeper into the tunnels of this place, you see a sort of like blue shifting light, and you also hear what appears to be the a train's horn or like a subway's but it almost but you can't quite tell if it's coming from a machine or a throat.
I'm going to investigate the blood to see what I can find out.
Okay. Roll. Okay. Roll investigation, please. Okay. It's your yeah, it's blood. That's about all that you're able to gather. You don't. It seems like something's been dragged through here, and that's left the trail behind. And either it was a few bodies, or just a very large one. So.
Does the blood look like it was coagulated before it hit the ground?
You can't tell with a 10
Okay.
investigation.
I'm just worried that it's even more undead, to be honest.
Let's see. Reyna. No, sorry. Raymond. This looks like like you look around, and this looks a lot like the first subway station you ever went to. Except like it has the cement and the blood. Okay, what do your characters do now?
I am quickly writing notes, sorry.
Oh yeah, take no worries.
Sebastian would probably be sort of trying to draw a little closer towards the blue light in the distance, just trying to judge how far away it is and if it is moving.
Okay, make a perception check. 13. You squint, and you what you see doesn't seem to match with the like surrounding decor. It looks like the tunnel kind of just opens to this large okay, like a large gate with two gigantic doors, engraved with. Do you know the astrological symbol for Taurus? Oh no, for Sagittarius. That's just like one arrow with an extra bar through it. You see that symbol, and the gate itself. It looks like an active portal. It looks halfway like an open Stargate from Stargate SG-1, and kind of just this whirling hole that's just drawing the waters of the portal in.
All right. Anybody else see that, or am I hallucinating again? Because that does happen occasionally.
You making out all of those details was from you squinting very hard. But anybody else can try to roll perception to see if they see it as well. Sebastian, you moved your character towards it, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, you vanish from the scene.
Okay.
Is anyone else going to disappear?
Hold on. Sebastian, you're still are you still holding the fish line for Senna?
Yes.
Okay, Senna, you disappear as well.
Well, I guess that's the exit. I'll try heading that way. See if I also disappear.
Yep. You disappear as well. All right. Where you reappear is another is like somewhere in the complex in the caverns beneath this Egyptian desert. You have you're basically in this tunnel. that has a window over this very large room, right? Like not basically like a hole in your wall gives you like vision over this large hall. In it, you see you see this portal that I was describing earlier. You're much closer to it, and you see lit by this blue glow, something like 15 Minotaurs resting, sleeping like on this pile, spread out through like on like two piles spread throughout this large room. You're yeah, from where you are, you don't. Let's see. Give me just 1 second. That's not that's not something that would be accessible if unless if you like climb down. But you also spot traces of blood on like just a couple of droplets that are quite fresh, possibly from the Minotaur you were following earlier. What do you do?
Right. Leads this way, I suppose.
Is anybody good with medicine and, you know, general wounds and things?
I mean, I had some first aid courses, but beyond that, not really.
It's just something about this wound doesn't feel right, and I can't tell if it's in my head or
Right.
if...
I mean, there's a big weird crystalline thing there in the center. It's always something.
I would like for everybody to make a perception check, please. Okay. All right. All good.
They're a perceptive bunch.
What do your characters do?
It's kind of strange. Anybody got any clue what kind of material this is to begin with?
Are you all still kind of holding hands, or being tethered by the fishing pole?
Sebastian's still holding the fishing pole. If
Okay.
told to let go at any point.
I'm assuming that all four of you are kind of holding onto the same rope or pole. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. What do you do now?
Sebastian is approaching the crystal and sort of just try and reach out, touch it if nobody does anything.
Okay. It looks it feels cold and hard to the touch.
Did somebody put this here? What is it exactly? Yeah, just wandering around studying it for a bit, unless the others do something.
Okay.
The center is too busy studying her wound because it's freaking her out.
Make a medicine check, please.
Something I'm great at. Yay!
It's like it hurts because you got gored by a Minotaur. You're not detecting anything like supernatural happening. Whatever was happening with the like, yeah, whatever effect was going on seems to be over, but you don't you can't really be sure. You rolled a 9.
I don't like that.
So yeah, Sebastian is touching the crystal. Senna is looking at their wound. What are Raymond and Reyna doing?
Sabrina also goes over to the crystal and tries to figure out what type it is, if she knows what it is.
Okay. I think that would be a survival check. Or yeah.
To figure out what type of crystal it is.
Okay, maybe a nature check?
Definitely, if it's a natural substance, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's man-made, you could use practically anything, because that stuff's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's let's see. It's a very large piece of green quartz.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
It is.
Does there seem to be any shards of it that have like cracked off, or that are just laid around it?
Make yeah. You find like bits and pieces. You're able to get like a shard that is about a fist sized. Raymond.
Yep. I'm just gonna follow with the group for now.
Okay.
Any of you guys, like, what's with the crystal? You guys been looking at it?
It's just pretty, I think. In the end. Decoration more than anything, I'd assume.
I'm gonna try something strange. I'm gonna see if it reacts to my blood from the wound. The crystal that I have in my hand. I'm not just gonna body check the crystal in the middle of the room.
Okay. You press the crystal into the into your wound. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm 10% sure that the green in green quartz is oxidized copper. But I need to check. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Or do you take a bit of blood on your fingers and put it on the crystal?
Oh no. So my reasoning behind this is, Blood Hunter's blood activates the rights because they're edgy as yeah. So I was going to see if it reacted and triggered the same thing that it would if I was using a weapon.
No, it does not count as a weapon. I don't think. All right. So yeah, it's just a little bit of amethyst. It's not gonna be that's making it green. You're with your Constitution save, you're absolutely fine. But nothing supernatural really happens.
There's no sparks or anything from the crimson, right?
What does the can you click on the details of the crimson rights so that it pops up and I can have a look at it?
Mechanics wise, it probably shouldn't do anything. Law wise, on the other hand, not too sure.
The weapon at the cost of your vitality, choose one right from.
And I've picked the lightning right.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if it would react to the energy.
I mean, like you can count it as a weapon if you had like a sling. You could throw it with, but so like if you wanted to consider it as a weapon, does it have to be like melee weapon? No, it just says weapon.
Oh no, it can be any weapon. Okay,
cool. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna say that it's if you try to activate the crimson right with it, it will do it like just a pebble for a slingshot.
So just that, it doesn't react to any other part of it.
No.
Like the electric charge goes through it or anything.
Let's see. It does. No, it doesn't. I mean, it's gonna have like small sparks from from the extra lightning damage it can do, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, at least I know it's not a conduit for that then.
Mm-hmm.
I know that was kind of mixing mechanics that have nothing to do with this, but lore-wise, it seemed like a smart idea to check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does there seem to be a hole in the ceiling above us?
No. It's like it's just a cavern ceiling held up by those pillars that are around you.
Huh. So it's not like light could hit it from here.
Yeah, sunlight doesn't really reach down here. I'm kind of assuming that you're just using your torch lights to
Yeah.
Okay, what does your group do now?
Does it look like it grew from the ground?
Does it look like what?
Like it grew from the ground, or like it was placed here?
Make a nature check.
Sorry I cut you off there, Sebastian.
It seems to have. It seems basically it was already here. Based on how it's ingrained with the rest of the structure, and it basically
It's built around it.
Yeah, they built around it.
Cool.
The whole architecture seems strange, much wider than what you'd expect for just like a regular human building. Okay. I would like for everyone to... Oh, hold on. Instead of y'all making perception checks, I know you have passive perceptions, so I can do something else.
Mine's terrible.
There we go. Okay. So I'm assuming at least one of you has a better passive perception than 8.
Mine's 9.
Well, you pass. You pass. You hear you start to hear the heavy breathing in the of the Minotaur that's been hiding in the nooks and crannies of this part of the map. And you spot it hiding. It is the one that you tried to tame earlier.
We got company, people. I'm just gonna turn faintly, try to get a look at it, try and stay so I could easily get out of it.
Could you speak just a little bit louder, Yacintis?
I am going to turn so that I could try and get a look at it with still keeping in a way so I could relatively easily get out, possibly rampaging direction.
Okay. So like from where you are, you could have a good look. Make a perception check. Okay. It is. It's hiding. You rolled a 4. I don't know what else to tell you.
Nah, not like just checking that it's actually that one. Right. Not sure what to do with it, I'll be honest. You guys got any idea?
We could call out to it, I guess, to try not to scare it by approaching.
Right.
Then again, it doesn't understand us, so that might be difficult.
Indeed. So, other idea?
Well, I'm thinking if we use, body language, like actively, like set down our weapons and everything, make sure it knows we don't mean to hurt it.
Right. Yes, my weapon.
Yeah, you put that fish hook down.
Sure.
Somebody's eye
I mean,
out.
it's pointy.
Rena, do you still hear the other voice?
I
The...
I haven't heard it for a while now. Not since back in the beginning of the cave.
Curious. Hmm. Does there seem to be any... Like, is that just a pocket in the cavern, like a small opening, or does that lead further into the cavern?
It doesn't seem to lead any farther from what you're able to see. Are you flashing your lights in the direction to check? Because like you've perceived the breathing of the Minotaur, but
That is a fair point.
yeah, like if you want to tell if it's an opening, I'm gonna need you to roll for, let's see. Roll for intimidate. You want to roll low.
Who do you want to do that?
Who was asking about this being a pocket? Was it?
I was, but I also don't have a torch.
Okay. All right. Well, then you can't really tell.
Okay, that's fair. I'll wipe that information from my mind. As far as I know, Sebastian's the only one with the torch out, right?
I mean, I have my phone.
Fair. Did anybody else get a torch?
Apparently not.
I mean, there's the ones ground. They're pretty locked to the ground, I think.
All
I
right.
mean, if I assume if one of us has a phone, we probably have a, something.
I have a theory of why the Minotaur reacted the way it did to the blood.
Right.
The other Minotaur got turned into an undead Minotaur. There's no guarantee that wasn't some sort of blood ritual that did that.
I
Sure.
suppose that is possible.
It could have thought we were trying to do that to it.
Possible.
Just a wild theory, but I'm trying to figure out why it would react the way that it did.
All right.
I guess it's just a natural not wanting people to have your blood response.
Very fair.
The Minotaur starts to make its way towards your characters. You see that it seems rather weak. You haven't damaged it much, and it did get damaged in a previous fight, but it seems unnaturally tired for its physical condition, and it kind of just drops to the floor at the entrance to the room where like to the entrance of the room where you are.
Oh no. I'm going to approach with my hands in the air, unless anybody else is acting fast.
Okay. That
Somebody
is
else?
Senna or Sebastian?
Another set.
Senna.
Okay, Senna. Cool. So, Senna, as you pass the threshold of this room, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. And you said your hands are in the air, so I don't know if you're still tied to the fishing line.
Oh no, the fishing rod's on my back.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you in this case, never mind. All right, you get close enough to the Minotaur to spot that it has this kind of flickering spark in between its horns that is dying out and just fizzling out of existence.
I will very, very carefully
Okay.
pour the health potion down its throat.
All right. Its wounds heal. The flickering light does not return to normal. It just keeps on flickering, and the beast has a sort of like groan of thankfulness, but it doesn't get up. It doesn't start moving again.
I'll look back at everybody, not saying anything too loud, but just to let everybody know that it seems to be safe to approach. And I will remove that potion.
Okay.
Right.
There we go. Does it seem to be more exhausted than anything?
Yeah, that's what you're estimating.
So, when we were in the desert earlier, we kept passing, let's just say entryways to the labyrinth. Is that a dimension or a plane? I'm not certain. I don't remember.
You haven't quite been told.
The labyrinth is a place where people just get lost. And there's no possible way that this poor Minotaur would have got that exhausted just coming down here. And we've already passed through multiple of these on the way down here.
So you think it might have gone through a bunch? Like,
I think so. And I think it's
I mean,
it's
found
possible
something?
there could be some sort of time distortion when going through them.
Huh. I mean, that is concerning.
I have no proof of that, but given that we were only in them for very, very short periods of time, especially alone, it's very difficult to disprove it either.
I'm just gonna hope it's not. I think that's a.
I agree with that sentiment.
The Minotaur,
So,
the Minotaur
do you
fully,
wanna try and-
the Minotaur fully closes its eyes and falls unconscious.
Okay. That's not good.
Well, I guess we have to drag this thing out.
I feel like we're not strong enough to probably drag this thing out.
I mean, there's 4 of us.
I could, but it would be brutish at best.
I don't overly like the sound of that, but I also feel like I know where that's going and I don't want it to. You're not
do we
flinging a
have
Minotaur up
another
the stairs
idea?
with telepathy. Telekinesis, even.
Yes, it would be more like repeatedly
Oh yeah.
or something. It's not gonna be pretty at all, so I recommend we don't do that.
Do you think we could make a makeshift stretcher of some sort to put the Minotaur on?
Hey, bandits here.
Hey,
Currently, I don't have a dentist appointment.
Oh. Cool.
People, some It must have. I don't get it either.
All right. Well, welcome to the game. Okay. So what happened is the Minotaur, after having its blood taken, ran away in terror deeper into the labyrinth. An undead Minotaur awoke and was killed by the players, and you stayed behind to guard the exit. But I guess your character just got tired of waiting around and is now deeper into the series of caverns. As the characters move through the series of caverns, each time they pass what appears to be a threshold, there's a small chance they will be teleported to a different place, a different time. What appears to be basically other places on Earth. And the group tethered themselves in order to get all the way here and found a Minotaur with a strange small light dying slowly between its horns. It's the same one that you got earlier, and it is now fully unconscious from its exhaustion. Yeah, what do you do?
I come to the group and say, "Hey guys, I got tired of waiting, so I came. So
Right.
Could you call the boss and get it to drop off a stretcher?
did I?
You could do that, but you have no connection this low, this far down here.
I don't think I called in the stretcher. I'm sorry, guys.
Gotcha. So, I honestly don't really know what to do in this kind of situation, I'll be honest. It ain't my usual thing.
The closest thing I can think of is making a makeshift stretcher, but it wouldn't have the supports. It would be more like a hammock that we could try and pull it up the stairs with.
Hmm.
You do have some amount of stuff lying around that could work for this. The old lamps, for example, but also maybe some stuff from the dimensions that you hopped through.
The torches would work as supports if we
Okay.
stripped them.
All right. It takes you some time to make them work as kind of like a support. Tie them together with the rope from your adventurous packs. But who is going to be pulling? I think probably like it's gonna take 4 characters to move the creature around. 2 of you can give the help actions to the other 2, but I need a successful athletics roll from 2 of you with advantage.
Sebastian's probably helping and using what little telekinetic force he can muster to also help.
Okay.
I think, Sebastian, if you walk ahead, that way we're tethering you as you pass through a threshold and vice versa.
Yeah, sure.
That might help us
I
not
can still
pass
support
through.
you from afar after all, so that's fine.
Oh, definitely. I think we're going to need it.
Okay.
I am not very physically strong, but I will happily help as best I can.
So it was, but
Yeah, I don't think any of us have strength as a good stat, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
No.
Does anybody have proficiency in athletics at least? I know this is metagamey, but
yes.
Yeah.
I feel like we may be chasing this Minotaur back down the stairs a few times.
Come on,
Essentially.
you have advantage. Yeah, the odds are in your favor. And because there's
I
2
have
of you.
-1.
Okay.
Is anybody better or worse than that?
I have a +1.
That is awesome.
Strength is the dumb stat of the whole party. I love it.
Athletics, at least.
Yeah. Okay, so
So we're
yeah.
going with a +1 and a 0 to be the main people rolling.
Okay, who's got 0 in athletics?
Yep.
Ron has a 0 in athletics.
Okay, so Rowan and Reyna, both, please, both of you roll oh, everybody left roll 20. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
think
me
it's-
too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's.
I'm-
I'm the only one in for me as well.
I'm okay.
We're all back.
What the hell?
All right, we're
That
back.
was crazy.
No, that's normal for roll 20. Yeah, both of you roll for athletics, please, with advantage.
Who?
Reyna and Raymond. Okay.
There we go. Oh no.
Raymond, do you want me to roll for you? Okay, yeah, no, you try your best. You push, you pull, you use the torches. The Minotaur will not budge. You're gonna need it to have the energy to come on its own if you want to retrieve it. And right now, the light between its horns is just growing dimmer.
If we try again, could we at least try and pull it towards the crystal? Maybe it does something for the Minotaurs.
I mean, if
you
you
could-
stabilize it, I can definitely pull it, but you might want to be careful.
It's definitely stabilized.
No, as in stabilize it so it doesn't tumble over and hurt itself even more.
Maybe.
Because I'll be honest, my control isn't that good with this whole thing.
Can you
What
can you click on your telekinetic ability so that we can see what it does?
Second one I'm referring to. It's not
Okay.
used.
Mage hand
Second.
cantrip. Oh, telekinetic shot. Here we go. Okay. We moved 5 feet. Yeah. So you could use that to shove. Hold on. One creature. Oh, it doesn't even say that the creature has to be medium or anything. You could throw.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty darn good. That doesn't do damage, but basically you have to keep positioning yourself to use the
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's probably not a healthy way to get pushed around.
I feel like it's also our only way of doing this now.
Right. I suppose I could get to work on that. Still, its light is going out. Is it supposed to go out?
I'm not sure. I don't know that much about Minotaurs. Undead ones, yeah, but normal ones, not so much.
Y'all can make an arcane check to see if any of you know some stuff about Minotaurs. I don't think we had one like this.
Oh god.
No,
Oh
none
my
of you have
goodness.
no idea how to deal with this creature. I
I'm glad I'm not
love
the
the
only
I
one.
love the rules. Wait, hold on. We still have like one more player, right?
That's 3 nat ones.
Okay, and still 2 of you have 5 in Arcana.
I can move it, but beyond that, I.
Nat ones.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know anything about. I'm
The dice
Guys, are
got
you
Try
sure
something-
this is a
I
Minotaur?
can get a moving. I can try something entirely random.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's magic.
Sorry.
I think if we just try and steady it and make sure it doesn't fall back down, our best bet is for you to just throw it up.
Alright. This is gonna get ugly, but sure.
okay. Well,
If you
you're
get
doing
exhausted
that,
and all, please take a break. We can, as much
I
as the
haven't-
light's
I would
going
like
out.
to examine the crystal.
Okay. Make a nature check. So, Sebastian, you start to push
No rolls.
the creature 5 feet by 5 feet. Each time it kind of crashes, you can see that it has like really thick, like a really thick hide that allows it to not really take damage that much. As you push it through the first room, as you push it past the threshold, it disappears.
For fuck's sake.
Crap.
I feel like we should have guessed this was gonna happen.
Can we willingly fail the save and pass through?
No, I need each person who's untethered to roll individually. Wisdom saving throw, everyone.
I'll take
Everyone?
Also, Ron, I'm sorry you didn't get any information about the crystal. They tried to look at it earlier and didn't get information. Okay. All three of you pass. Ron, you are you're going to vanish along with Senna. Okay.
Do I pull Sebastian with me?
If you're still tethered, then then your roll would have brought Sebastian's roll into a failure. So yeah, it's going to be Sebastian, Senna, and Ron. Let's see.
We go together.
We are all together with the Minotaur.
Well, three of us are.
Yeah. You find yourselves on a hill near some ruins. It's raining. You're kind of in the middle of nowhere, and the Minotaur is and kind of as the three of you pass through, you all trip on the unconscious Minotaur's body in front of you. So that's gonna be Ron, Sebastian, and Senna, and the Minotaur.
Oh, this place is pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
Sebastian, you found the way out last time. Any luck this time?
I think we want me to be the last person to find it, lest you two have to drag the Minotaur out of here.
That is very far. I more meant, did you spot it?
I mean,
last
I just kind of got a little bit
saw
close to one weird thing. Well, the weirdest thing I saw. So look for whatever looks weirdest and try and move towards it, I guess.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Sebastian stands absolutely still, by the way.
I feel like the first person who needs to go through is Ron. Oh, I
Okay.
have wisdom saved for some reason. Sorry.
Uh,
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Ron, you hear you hear this slow thud coming from the ruins. Like there's something in a room that's just bashing against the walls of that room. On the other hand, Senna, in the opposite direction, you see strange. You see light piercing through the clouds, but it's exactly in the shape of the well that was like the thing you used to get into those caverns. It's
Wow.
yeah. But it's in
Midnight
like the
Thunderstorm.
opposite direction.
Should we start moving the Minotaur in that direction? And I'll point to the direction I saw the swirly thing in the well.
I suggest like one of you finds the way out, and then I'll follow.
I'm pretty certain that's the way out. And if we're going that way around, Ron needs to go first because I might take you with me.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
I don't get psychic things, but I'll go first, I guess.
Okay.
We don't get it either. We just figure out the rules as we go.
All right. Ron passes into the beam of sunlight, and just vanishes.
Okay, got it.
Oh.
Right. Navigate around the Minotaur and shove it. Ray of sunlight.
Okay, so yeah, you're just shoving it into the same sunbeam, and it disappears. All right. So yeah, you're back in the series of caverns. You realize pushing the Minotaur around like this, if it's not tethered to anything or anyone, it is going to keep disappearing on your way up.
Alright, you ain't got any more of that fish hook thing?
I do think I actually have a spur.
Oh, yes, mate.
Yes, I have a spur line.
Okay. Do you? So how are you going to use it?
Is the Minotaur wearing anything that would be... Actually, no, I'm just going to tie it to its horn.
Okay. All right. In this case, thanks to this tethering, you're able to use the whole group, basically shove the Minotaur all the way back up. Statistically speaking, since there's 5 of you, the percentage of chance that most of you fail on one of the doors is actually pretty low. So yeah, using this technique, keeping yourselves aligned with this thread, you are able to return to the room where you were earlier with the Minotaur.
Nice.
The Minotaur's breathing doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be worse for wear for having been thrown around with your telekinetic shoves. It seems worse for wear because its breathing is getting slower and slower, and the spark between its horns is like almost out.
We should this is bad, right? I mean,
The only time we've saw the light on the Minotaur's horns is when it stabbed me last time, but that was an undead one.
wait,
I feel
undead?
like something we're missing with this one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Technically, it was during the fight. There's also the possibility that lights appeared when it attacked Reyna with its horn, and I think somebody else. Okay. You're able to bring the Minotaur all the way to the well where you've got the ropes set up, but not necessarily the strength to pull the Minotaur all the way up. As you come back through this series of caverns, you can see that the light that is currently filtering from the sky is orange, and that's sunset is starting. Everybody, the 3 of you who regenerate stuff on sunset, you regenerate HP and spell slots and class
Yay.
resources.
I would like to regenerate a spell slot.
Okay. I mean, you
How many do I
regenerate
gain?
all of your spell slots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. That means Rena's back to full, right? Yay.
Yeah, Raymond, you're the source, the warlock. Yes, you're back to full. No, sorry. So,
I meant Rena, but...
Yeah, Reyna too. So you're back to full HP. I think that's 17. Yes, 17 HP. Okay. how are you getting the creature out of the well?
Is the people here yet? Is the
Ea, you haven't. You called for her to come to this destination when you got the Minotaur. She doesn't seem to be inside of the tunnels with you.
yeah? I'll go up on ahead first.
Okay.
Call them afterwards.
Make an athletics check with advantage for climbing back out of the well, please.
Athletics.
Yes, please. All right. You try to make your way up. One of the ropes that you were using, you see the knot kind of comes loose, and you fall. And like basically like at the time when you're losing your grip, it makes you fall back down. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor once again.
Do I heal that or?
Oh yeah, the sunset is still happening, so you're healing this damage over the next few minutes.
It's definitely safer for the casters to go first up though.
Right.
Ow. I am not good at climbing things.
I might have an idea, although it needs plenty of space. How wide is the entrance to the well, roughly speaking?
8 feet.
And also the actual kind of central area.
And you mean like the well itself is gonna be like 6 feet in radius. So like something like 12 feet in diameter.
Right.
Right. I could try something. It would take a lot of time, be very stressful, and lots of failure potential, but I might have a way to get Saturday Minotaur friend up.
Is there any way I can help?
It's gonna involve shoving a lot of dirt down this well.
Oh yeah.
I might have an idea. I don't know if it'll
Right.
work or not, though.
My thing will take hours, so if you got something, please.
I first have to ask. Do you think Grena would know what a giant lizard is?
Make a nature check.
Oh. Can I use the help action to give her advantage on that?
Yeah, you do know what a drought lizard is.
Hey, then, that's my wild shape. I wild shape into a giant lizard.
Okay.
Awesome.
So like what natural capacities does that give you? Is that like excellent climbing or?
Yeah, I now can have a 30-foot climb speed.
Okay. So you're getting out of the tunnel without needing an athletics check. Once you're outside, you actually see that the Xanadu is landing on a nearby platform of rocks. It is currently in the process of landing.
Yay! Out of character.
Well, I try to hail it over by running around.
Okay. You're going to see Dolores coming down from the ship, waving at you like 2 times, and like just walking over. Problem? It's just sorry. You transform back into a human, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Dolores is asking you, problem?
Yeah, we need help getting out. We, have no way out, especially with our Minotaur, who is currently unconscious.
You got it. Good. Dolores is like goes back towards the Xanadu, grabs a couple of the ropes that you used for repelling, and is going to like bring them over to the well, attach them with the ropes that are already there, and thanks to like basically the pulley system that they have, is going to be able to get all of you out.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, so all of you are now on the Xanadu. Ea, hold on, there we go. Xanadu. Ea is coming in this new red scaly dress, with both of the large serpents still coiled around her shape, and they're gonna say, "Oh, wonderful! I love it. What did is it supposed to be this?
It is. I don't know the nature of it as well, but I don't really know what happened. What I need to. I want to examine it a bit more, but
that poor thing. I don't think it's able to survive very long outside of the labyrinth without some sort of nourishment. It's all right. I've got it. Dolores, go grab Ruby the cat. Listen, everyone. This next bit might not be very pleasant. I'm gonna need everyone to help me transport the Minotaur into the medicine room, and then to leave Dolores and I to work there.
All right.
Excellent.
all right.
Excellent work, everyone. All of you will be handsomely paid for this. You've done me a wonderful favor, and now we have a live specimen that we're going to be able to examine, to preserve. I am so proud of all of you.
Could we get it moving, because I definitely have a headache setting in from pushing it around so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like you see Dolores is going to like start pulling the Minotaur. She hold on. Everybody who's helping her can either might want to roll athletics, but. No, she's got it. Dolores is just pulling the Minotaur with oh, I'm not the one who rolled the natural 20. No, that was Sebastian. Okay, so yeah, thanks to the whole team's teamwork, you're able to get the Minotaur into the med bay, all the way up here, and yeah, afterwards, while they're still in the med bay, you feel the plane start to power up and take off. But yeah, all of you have been asked to basically like stay out of the med bay while they're operating. What are your characters going to do?
Is there someone like a? Is there like a coffee Pokemon in your over there in your house? Their assignment.
Not a Pokemon, no, but it's my wife.
Oh.
She okay?
Yeah, that's an ongoing problem. Like it's she'll be fine.
Hopefully, she'll be fine. I pray for your wife to get well.
So, are your characters going to hang around together while the airplane is taking flight? Are you spreading out to different rooms? What do you do?
Could I say that before we got shooed out of the med bay, I quickly looked for some paracetamol?
Sorry, you what?
Quickly looked for some paracetamol to grab on the way out.
That's for your headache? Yeah, go. Make a medicine check.
Oh crap!
You might not find
investigation.
Yeah. So you look around. You don't find paracetamol. You find something, and like in your brain, you're pretty sure that thing helps with headaches. So you pocket the bottle. It has 2 pills in it that you gobble on your way out, hoping it.
Oh, it's not for me. It's for Sebastian.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you take them and you have them available. You're absolutely certain those will help Sebastian's headaches.
Can I roll when he comes back? Can I like roll investigation on or insight just to see if it's really
I would like for you to roll medicine when they bring you the.
No, it's not. It's wrong.
No.
I mean, I just went just like looking at the bottle.
Senna took the bottle. Ron wants to check if it's the right medicine. Sebastian has the headache.
This will not help with headache. This will induce strong hallucinations and vomiting. But also, if you have a tapeworm, it will get rid of it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So like,
wrong bottle. This is not good. This is.
You sure, right?
I'm really sure this is not the right bottle.
Okay. I'll put the bottle next to the door next to the medicine plus.
Okay.
Sorry, Sebastian. I tried.
Were you on about something?
Yeah. Just take a rest. I'll just like.
What's that?
While that's going on, I'll just go onto the computer and just like check up on my research.
Okay. What are you researching?
Mythological things.
Okay. Are you trying to
mythological knowledge?
Okay. Are you trying to spot stuff that you could get for Ea, or just general knowledge?
Stuff for Ea.
Okay. In this case, make an investigation roll.
Okay.
Nice. You catch, like you're going to look through like a series of reports. Apparently, multiple people have seen creatures that look like griffins. Also on the territory of Egypt throughout the decades around a specific spot, but like it takes you a while to basically like gather data and because it seems to have been seen by people at like a lot of different time periods, but very rarely it's
Almost consistent.
huh
Is it almost consistent?
yeah. The thing is, if it was a species natural to the place, there would have been more sightings. But you don't get any sightings from farther away than the area that you're researching. That's gonna take you a few hours. What are?
Oh yeah. I
What
want
is?
you to ask. I was just like, oh yeah, I want you to investigate the also investigate the in the company that we like blew up their company, the factory.
Make an intelligence roll to see if you memorized the logo of the company.
Intelligence roll.
Yes.
Just intelligence check.
Yes. It's gonna be difficulty 12. Okay, yeah. You definitely memorized the logo. So are you doing that research yourself or asking somebody else to do that research?
I'm doing my research myself.
Okay. So that's going to take you like the rest of the time of the flight. So you are going to find that it's basically this large petroleum refining company that has multiple pipelines, and that just basically like yeah, it's a large gas company. It is like it's not it's got some good shares on the stock market. Nothing like really out of the ordinary for companies comes out from your from the research that you do on them. Okay. The other players, while Ron is in the front of the Xanadu doing research, what is everyone doing?
Reina goes over to the weapons area to try to collect more weapons, as she was felt useless during the fights.
Okay.
Anyone use this?
You faced off against enemies that had a strong strength, so your entangle had like lower probability of landing than, for example, Sebastian's mind attacks. But yeah, I'll let you look through the GM binder to see if there's any weapons that that you'd be able to use. You're able to use like simple weapons as a druid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, there's plenty of like pistols and things like this that are available. The rest of the team seems to have moved to the open bar. Okay.
I am quickly looking around the room for cameras and bugs.
Okay. Roll investigation. You do not spot any sort of like surveillance tech that like that's like, yeah, you don't find any mics hidden behind the bottles or inside of the closet doors or things like this. You don't find any anything that could work as a camera that's large enough. And you looked through the entire open bar room and probably the bathrooms as well. I'm going to call for a short break. I'm gonna go see if my wife is doing all right, and we can start again in like 10 minutes. Sounds good?
No, I can hear you.
You cut it. I could not hear you.
Short break.
You cut out. You were calling out. Link.
Short break, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi everyone, and thank you for watching this video. If you want to keep up with all of the adventures on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you can get a notification each time we upload the next episode of this story. And it would be very nice of you to like and share the video to help this channel grow. Have a nice day everyone.